After every terror attack comes that naive response to evil. This time it's from Facebook's Mark Zuckerberg, who says, to fight Islamic terrorists, we must create a world where everyone feels cared for and loved. And who would be against that? Oh, yeah, Islamic terrorists, you butthead. Look, it's fine to say this tripe as long as there are others who are at work right now killing terrorists. Naive pacifism is the barnacle on the boat of vigilance. It depends on the commitment of others to kill. If we all thought like Zuck, we'd be screwed. My solution? The math of terror is simple. They work 24/7 and must only succeed once. Free from the duties of building and preserving civilization, their world is more agile than ours. For a peaceful America, fighting terror is like a whale trying to swat a hummingbird. They are free to act, and we just react. But the only thing as agile as terror is our creative innovation unleashed in the marketplace. What has solved history's great horrors, from tyrants to disease to poverty, is American ingenuity. Terror, like everything else, evolves, picking soft targets as others harden. So the solution is an innovative private industry that hardens everything. In this changing world, as old jobs disappear, terror control provides the West with new, meaningful work based on turning sitting ducks into well-armed lions. A chain of vocational schools that saves civilization from heathens. Maybe Zuckerberg should start it. After all, you can't update your status when you're dead. Jedediah, is Zuck right? All you need is love.
Would that be great? I want to live in the utopia this guy lives in. Rainbows, your unicorns are there.
I know.
You can ride around pots of gold
They're in
for
shorty
everyone.
robes.
Bernie Sanders could be paying for everyone's stuff on, I don't know, Eric's money or something. I don't know. No. I think he's got a dirty look from it. No, I think it's I think it's interesting that people can go through life and think this way, that somehow you can combat evil. People who seek to destroy, people who are attaching bombs to children and to women and seeking to just blow up people for the sake of it, and say, well, if you're just kind to them, it'll all go away. It's fascinating. And if you look back in our history, if we had had this ideology, we wouldn't be here. None of us would be sitting here right now.
Love
I mean, America would not exist. It's fascinating.
Love
really.
doesn't conquer all. In fact, Juan, what is love spelled backwards? Evil. Evil.
Is that right?
Yes.
Oh, gosh. Well, I think you're wrong. I really do.
Really?
I really do.
So you have a unicorn for me and a rainbow?
No, I love unicorns and rainbows. That's why I delight in his cup. I want to drink from that cup one day.
You can.
But I'm just saying, I think that, in fact, in that horrible shooting we had down in South Carolina, I think one of the most amazing things that happened was that church, that the people didn't react by, oh, we're going to go after white people. No, that I think.
But Juan, that wasn't radical Islam. That wasn't radical Islam who did that. You're talking about the church killing.
No, it wasn't radical Islam.
Everybody was disgusted by what happened.
Right.
But there are radical Islamists who cheer the beheadings.
Right. What I'm
Love
saying
doesn't
is,
conquer that.
But I think that you have to realize that if you go after people specifically and just say it's all about the violence and not about winning over hearts and minds, it's not a winning effort.
So this is exactly, the Pope actually started this as well. He said, we need to conquer ISIS with love. Mark Zuckerberg and the Pope, frankly, are wrong on this. This is an extension of President Obama's, let's not tick off the terrorists by saying Islamic terrorism or by keeping Gitmo open. It doesn't work. They don't care. As evidenced by last week or the week before, ISIS, among killing a group of people, slaughtered 4 nuns. I mean, if no one... Nuns have more love than anyone on the planet, and they want to kill them too. So love, I think bullets are going to work a little bit better. Bullets and bombs over love. And
kill them, not just with kindness, but with guns. Why are such people who are so smart in business so naive in this world? Is it just because you can only be an expert in one thing?
Oh, you're talking about Mark Zuckerberg?
Yes.
Who created Facebook. I mean, now he's a gazillionaire.
Yeah, and that wasn't created out of love. That was out of envy. He was looking to get... Well, anyway, go ahead.
I don't know that story. Okay, you'll have to tell me.
Watch the social network.
Here's the thing. I think that the best way to show love would be to snuff out the evil.
Yeah.
And so that people in the Muslim world that are not radicalized can live peaceful lives and take care of their children. I mean, that's what they want, that for their children just as much as we do, and the only way to actually provide that to them is to snuff out the evil that exists. And you can't do, you're not going to love the jihadi out of his ambition.
No, you're not. No. Smother him with kisses and a pillow.